I'm the host of the Strutting Man Show. My name's Mr. Ozzy Rose. I hope everybody had a great day today, and I hope so far you're having a great night tonight. As for me, no complaints. Coming to you live, as always, from my good friend's pharmacy here, Mr. Mike Sue, the owner of Parker Road Specialty Pharmacy, right here in my hometown of Jonesboro, Arkansas. Always coming to you live from here. I'd like to thank Mike and Doreen and all the gang here for always letting me do my social media work, as well as my 2 live shows that I do now from here. It's greatly appreciated. Hey, Timothy goes, howdy, buddy. You is my buddy and my guest over on the afternoon show over on TikTok Live. I wanted to make a little tiny announcement about that. I've got the TikTok Live show highlights on TikTok, but I'm going to put it on all forums once I post the YouTube Live show highlights tonight, like I did last night. So that'll be coming your way later on tonight. Timothy goes, hey, how's it going? It's going, buddy. Jamie goes, hello, people. Now, I hope Scott's not going to be late after going to Texas Roadhouse that I've never got to go to in my life, that dog. I'm going to rib him about that. I'm going to tell you, next time you go to Texas Roadhouse, you need to leave from Branson and come down here and take me out with you to eat there at the one here in Jonesboro. I'm sure he got that belly good and full. I still hadn't finished quite all of my supper from Jack in the Box. I got a Jack's Munchie meal. I didn't get the 2 tacos with it this time. I got the half and half fries and the curly fries. She goes, yeah, because I'm starting to get burned out on things over at Jack in the Box. And that's what'll happen when you eat. I don't eat the same stuff from there every time, but I've tried everything there, and I'm just really starting to get burned out. She goes, yes, that's right. So, I'm fixing to have to start going elsewhere, because when you get thoroughly burned out, you won't eat it, no matter what it is, no matter how hungry you get. You'd rather go eat grass. When you get burned out on eating something. She goes, yeah, I am burnt out. Yeah, burnt out. Okay, I thought it said blunt at first. I had to reread it. Burned out. Yep. Yeah, I'm getting burned out pretty bad. Yeah. That's just me. Timothy goes, yep. We already burned out on Jack. Yeah. I'm getting that way. It's when you eat the same stuff all the time, you're going to get that way, I got that way with Wendy's before Jack in the Box ever came, I was burned out on their stuff, She goes, I don't want to eat there. And then Timothy goes, start being a goat. Well, I could, like I said, go eat grass. Grass might get to looking awful good to me to eat. And I could be a goat. The greatest of all time eating grass. Well, I hope Jared's going to be in here. He wasn't in the afternoon show either, on TikTok. Jimmy goes, because I have already ate there too many times already. I know. That's me, I'm not knocking the food. It's not the food. It's just I'm burned out. I'm eating the same stuff all the time. At Jack's Baldwin goes 6'7". Okay. If you say so. We're old school here. If you say 69, I know what that means. Star 69. Do you like dirt bikes? I don't have nothing against them. I've never owned what you call a kind of a dirt bike. I've seen a dirt bike going down. I was trying to remember what street I've seen that. Oh, Southwest Drive when I was at Cricket Wireless. And that reminds me, I'm so sorry. Folks, if you're looking for a good wireless plan like I'm on Cricket Wireless. I go to the one down on Southwest Drive. It's right across from Coffee Gallery. It's right in between the Revenue Office and Pizza Inn on the same side as them in a big orange building. If you want a good wireless plan, go see Pal or Lupita and tell them the Strutting Man sent you. They'll fix you up. And they're on Southwest Drive. Yeah, I like dirt bikes. I've never rode one. Don't get me wrong. I don't have nothing against them. I know they're not really street legal. I've seen a guy really tearing that up going down Southwest Drive yesterday, I think it was. And I thought, when I seen him, I thought, man, those ain't street legal, I thought if a cop seen him, he would definitely at least tell him, hey, man, you can't do that. Well, he, I don't know if he was a kid or not, but he was taller than me. I could tell that. Uh, but could have been. Uh, at Jex Baldwin goes, don't be talking about me like that. Not nobody's talking about anybody. I can get you off here if that's what you fucking want. This is my show. This ain't your show. Ain't nobody talking about nobody, but if we want to, we will. This show here, people say what they want on here. And people that don't like it, I can mute you and get you out of here. It's clearly up to you. I don't play. Scott, there you are, Scott. Get this motherfucker out before I do. And go fuck yourself, buddy, and your dirtbag. Shove it up your candy ass. Yeah, I don't take that shit. Nobody was talking about anybody, but I can tell you right now, here's you two of these, boy. If I want to talk about you, I will. This is my fucking show, not yours. Go get your own fucking show. Sally goes, do you have Dish or Direct TV? Well, it'd be kind of hard for me to have one sleeping in a tent. Well, Scott, you're going to have to do some work here. Get some of these people out of here. I'm not gay. Well, you report me. By all means, report me. Does that supposed to affect me? That don't bother me in the least. Report me all you want. Scott, start getting these motherfuckers out of here before I do. The queers and the smart ass. We have regulars on this show, and y'all are not regulars. And I don't have to let regulars come in, other people other than regulars come in this show. Thank you, my man. Thanks, Scott. I don't want the faggots in here saying that they're fucking gay for me. I'm not a fucking faggot, you know. And this other smart ass that tried to say that I was talking about him, nobody said anything about anybody yet, you know. He's a little smart ass, punk ass bitch. Probably some little snotty nosed little kid that I'd bend over my fucking knee and beat his little fucking ass for him. Thank you, buddy. Big John goes, what's up, man? Just doing the live show here and putting up with queers and smart asses that I don't tolerate. Mim Clean goes, hey, hello, my child. It is me, Mr. Clean. I don't know if I know who Mr. Clean is other than the one that does the commercials, Mr. Clean. I don't know if I remember who you are. Scott goes 10-4. Yeah, because I mean, hey, look, I mean, I don't have nothing against gay people, and I really don't. It's not that I'm homophobic. I'm just not a damn faggot. You know, I've never been one, and I'm not ever going to be one. You know. Hey, guys, speaking on something else here. Late last night on Facebook, I seen a picture of Abe Mercury, okay? And he was standing in the middle of a recording studio. And I could definitely tell it was that. And so I sent him a message and I said, get well soon, Abe. I don't know if Abe records music or what, but that was a music recording studio that he was standing in that somebody snapped a picture of him. You could see his whole body, you know. Thanks, Mr. Clean, for the cone celebration cones or whoever's selling it. Well, I mean, I don't have nothing against gay people. Don't get me wrong. I don't. You know, you are what you are. If you're gay, you're gay. If you're lesbian, you're lesbian. If you're bi, you're bi. If you're straight, you're straight. I don't have nothing against people like that. But when people start coming in here and saying they're gay for me, I don't go for that. You know, and I just don't, you know. So I see what you're saying, Stan. I'm not a gay guy either, bro. You know, that's what I'm saying, though. People are what they are. They can't change who they are when they know for a fact what they are. I've just always been a straight guy, you know. I am the one with the commercials at Mr. Clean original. Okay. Well, the Mr. Clean that I always seen was the imaginary Mr. Clean that had the earring in his ear. He was never real. You know, uh, Scott goes, "You may be gay." What are you saying, Scott? Uh, uh, please be respectful, Big John. Uh, I mean, I don't know who these people are talking to. I don't guess. Bruce Cox goes, just subscribed. Hello, everyone. Hey, Bruce Cox. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Scott goes, please. Oh, Cott's the one that's saying this. Okay. Well, it's Big John said this too. Okay. Please be respectful on these nuts. Scott. uh, it's supposed to be D's nuts, like with a D and an S. D's. Hey, Mercury. Hey. Well, I'm just talking about you. And I was. He goes, what's good, Oz? Just doing the YouTube live show. I was just talking about you. I just said that I seen you as either last night or night before last one. It looked like you were standing in a music studio somewhere and someone snapped your picture. And I told everyone here that just a while ago that I texted get well soon, Abe. So do you record music, Abe, or is that what you do in a music studio, or what do you do? Produce or what? Because that kind of got me to wondering what kind of stuff you did. But I don't think. Well, I mean, I see the Mr. Clean logo, but Mr. Clean was always an imaginary person. He was never real. So you know, Abe goes, yeah, a little bit. Well, okay, I don't know. So you produce music? Is that what you do, Abe? A little bit. You produce. Uh, See, Bud's the one that told us about you having the stroke and falling off the house and going to a Memphis hospital for a little while, and then you got out. Jamie goes, Scott, your girlfriend, Miss Jamie, sure did miss you today on TikTok at 3. Yeah, I know it, me too. And he was going to Texas Roadhouse. Bruce Cox goes, didn't the term gay used to mean you're happy? Used to, yeah. And I mean, I'm an old guy. I'm 58. But I mean, why don't you just, when that person said that a while ago, I didn't take that as saying that they were happy for me. I took it as they had gay feelings for me, because when you say, hey, I'm gay for you in today's time, that's what that usually means. You know, back in the 40s and 50s, and maybe even into the early to mid 60s, you could say, hey, I'm so gay, and that meant that you were so happy. But I can definitely tell you by the time the 70s come around, gay was not a word you used. You know. Abe goes, yeah, I was pushed off the house and I just hit my head, no stroke. Yeah. Well, I mean, Bud told us that you was putting shingles on the roof and you had a stroke and you fell off. And he said somebody was with you. And then he said that you was in a Memphis hospital for a little, for quite a few days, and they finally released you. Then the last report we got was that you was doing some better at home. But I think if you really meant what you said, Abe, if you just someone pushed you off the house and you really hit your head, I don't think you'd be here texting me tonight. Scott, Jimmy goes, Scott, I sent you a request on TikTok. Yeah. What was you doing that had you so busy, Scott, that you could not tune into that show? Bruce Cox goes, I live in Indiana, Ozzy. Where you live at, brother? I live in Arkansas, Jonesboro. It's in northeast Arkansas. Abe Mercury goes, I'm back to normal. Well, that's great to know, Abe, that you're back to normal. Because Bud said that when you first got out of the hospital, you wasn't doing too good, staying depressed. Then the last that we found out about you was that you wasn't as depressed anymore, and you was doing a little bit better. Scott goes, work never got a request or a message, Miss Jamie. He's telling you that, Jamie. He didn't get a request or a message. Abe goes, Bud talks too much. I haven't seen him in a month. Well, I mean, I don't know how he found out. That's just what he was letting us know. Well, I hope you've caught up with everything going on with Bud, because he's had a series of unfortunate events, as always. Bruce Costco's visited Arkansas back in 2011. Got to see the Ozark Mountains, beautiful country in Arkansas. Yeah, Ozarks are pretty, that's one of your nicer views of Arkansas, I guess you could say, is the Ozarks. Yeah. Jamie goes, I just sent you a follow request a few minutes ago, Scott. That's what Jamie's telling you. Abe goes, he's about to have another. Okay, you left off, Abe. You said he's about to have another. Scott goes, let me look. I'll tell you something about gay. If we're in the Bible Belt, okay, back in the 70s, if your dad or mom found out you was a gay boy or a gay girl, you know what they did to you? They told you, get your fucking shit and get out. That's why when the 70s come around, gay was a word you just didn't use, But if you take up until the mid 60s, if you said, well, I'm so gay, that meant that you was really happy, But it's different times today. Did I get mad about it when he said he was gay for me? No. I didn't get mad about it. I just took it as he had gay feelings for me, and I'm not gay. Abe goes, unfortunate event. Talking about Bud's going to have another unfortunate events. That's what I say with Bud, Abe. He always has a series of unfortunate events. Bud luck. So I feel you, Abe. Jamie goes, that's right. That's true. You would get kicked out. Oh, Jamie goes, I can't send messages until we are friends because it says private account. Okay, I was reading that too, Jamie. But he was looking into it, Jamie. Scott said, let me look. So I know what you meant by Bud now, Abe. But, he got fired from his job for drinking and driving, Scott goes, okay, let me look. He's telling you that, Jamie. And he said, Charlie was coming to pick him up in Hope, but he was 3 days down in Hope because he said Charlie's car kept tearing up. Scott's right. When Scott says that Abe brings a lot of it on himself, he does, the Bud luck, he does. Now, the one time when the whole wheel and tire come flying off the vehicle, now, he didn't bring that on himself, but most generally he does. But even if you bring it on yourself, when you have Bud luck day and night, every day and night, after a while, your patience is going to run thin. But his seems to be okay with it. He takes it in stride. I'll give him that. I guess Charlie's car was probably an old vehicle, I guess. Because he said Charlie's car kept breaking down a lot trying to get down the Hope to pick him up. And I know he was thoroughly ate up from mosquitoes and everything, sleeping in the woods for about 3 nights. But he listened to Jared on here that night when he was drinking and driving. And Jared told him when he was going to pull over and go to sleep to throw them keys away. Because they'd still get him for DWI if they was in the ignition. So that's what he did. And he got cited for a public intox. But of course, he lost his job. And the company had to come get the vehicle. Of course, you know all that, Abe. But Abe, I was wanting to ask you if you're still watching. Yeah, I seen you in the recording studio. What recording studio do you do business at? In Jonesboro, Paragould, or where? you don't mind me asking. Okay, I'm gonna light me up a cigarette, folks. Abe goes, Memphis. Okay, well, don't you live in Paragould though, Abe? You and your son? Yes. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought you lived in Paragould. I didn't know what you did or anything for a living. I didn't know that, of course. But so you do producing in a recording studio over in Memphis. Yeah. No, Jared or USA. Jared wasn't in the first show of the day either. And I sent him a text earlier today before I went live. I said, Jared, I'm going live on TikTok in 2 minutes. And I've not heard nothing, so it has me a little bit concerned. One time he pulled some no-shows, and none of us heard anything from him for a while, for some days. I forget what it was. Scott goes, okay, I'll accept, meaning to you, Jamie. So it might not be anything bad that's happened. It could be something good that's happened. But I don't know exactly where he lives, but he's not far at all from me, when I gathered. I'm going to have to find out where he lives at. That way I can go and maybe check on him when he pulls these disappearing acts. If he does again. Anyway, let's put it like that. Jamie goes, okay, Scott, thanks. Thanks. I guess she means fucking my what? She wrote, okay, Scott, thanks. F my boyfriend. I don't know what she means. Scott, do you? Because she goes, thanks, F my boyfriend. Oh, okay. She said here, thanks, my boyfriend. Well, you had an F in there. Jamie goes, autocorrect. Correct auto. I'll tell you what, last night I wanted something sweet, so I don't go to Jack in the Box when the lobby closes, after it closes. So they had tubs of ice cream in there like that for $4, and there was Bluebell. It's one I never tried it, called birthday cake ice cream, and that's exactly what it tasted like. It tasted just like a birthday cake. It tasted really good. Scott goes, okay, LOL. I might have to have one of y'all get off here and text Jared and find out what's going on, because I never got a response from him after I texted him today before I went live on TikTok. Oh, there he is. Okay. I'm here just high as fuck. I saw the TikTok it was Tim, Jamie, someone else, and you. Yeah. I sent you a text right before I went live on the TikTok. Said I'm going live on TikTok in 2 minutes, Jared. And then I didn't hear nothing from you. So, and then Scott pulled a no-show. He didn't show up for it either. Then I think it was about the time I got off, he gave me a text saying he was going to Texas Roadhouse. That means he's been doing too many bowls today, folks. He went bowling and had some strikes. Now he struck out. He's in the chat, Scott says. Yep, he's in here finally. Too high to be talking on a live, LOL. Well. He went bowling today, and every time he bowled, he hit a strike, and I think he struck out now. I'm wondering about USA though. Now, sometimes he waits a little while before he comes in the live show at night, but Jamie goes, yeah, for sure. Yeah. So she goes, for sure, for sure. What happened to Timothy? Did he go to bed? Or did he die from his? Oh, y'all don't know it, but Timothy's got the Corey B. Trots, and that's why he didn't go to work today. So I know he's hoping it gets under control by work time tomorrow. He goes, nope, still here. Well, I was wondering. I thought maybe your hiney had to go make love to the toilet seat again. Abe, if you're still in here, I was going to ask Abe about which I don't hold. I don't hold Bud to it, and I didn't. I didn't when he said that, and I still won't. He said, remember, he said he's going to pay for the strippers, and we can either have them come to outside the pharmacy here or to camp. Uh, I don't much think that's going to happen, but I didn't hold Bud to it either. Jared goes, we are waiting for furniture to be delivered. So I've been in the living room like Ringo Starr smoking bowls. Well, that's strange that you mentioned you're waiting on furniture because when I done the TikTok live show, Taryn and Daniel came in on it, and Taryn was waiting for someone to come pick up their old sectional so her mother could get her furniture. So that's wild. Yep, he's pulling a Ringo and having some bowls. Wait for the furniture. Scott goes, Timothy? Timothy goes, yo, Scotty. Timothy said it was better now, his Corey B. Trot, so that was good. Nobody likes that. Scott goes, you okay? He got a virus probably. But he said it's getting better, so that's good. Uh, he goes, I'm good, bud. Scott goes, okay. I mean, when you get a virus and you go to a doctor, this is what he or she'll tell you. Well, we found out you got a virus. Now, which end do you want it to come out at? Because whichever end you want it to come out at, we're going to give you medicine to stop it at the other end. But they'll tell you we can't give medicines to stop it from coming out of both ends because that virus has to come out. Jerry goes, I had an old friend come by. I let him in and told him to have a seat anywhere. Told him to have a seat anywhere. LOL. Well, for maybe if you spoke to Bo with him, he'd say, man, I'm willing to stand on my head for that. Timothy goes, probably too many liquid. Well, now you didn't work today, but you might have got too hot yesterday. Now, sometimes when you get too hot, it'll cause diarrhea-like symptoms. Mason Tillman, well, hello, Mason. Been a long time. What the fuck is up, Ozzy? That's what I figured he was going to say. Just doing the YouTube live show. Abe was in here earlier. Abe Mercury, so it's good to get some of the gang from the Facebook Live over to the YouTube Live. I do a YouTube Live show every night now, have been for a month. And now, more times than not, I'm doing an afternoon show on TikTok. I drank too many drinks yesterday. Well, that could be that too, Timothy. Scott goes, okay, just making sure. Thanks, Scott, Timothy said. But I have really enjoyed the last 3-day afternoon shows on TikTok. It's been really great. Oh, I was going to tell you, Scott and Jared, Caden Howard come in there and gave me even more roses than he did the day before yesterday. I think it was along the lines of 1,300 today. So, and he told me why he did it. I asked him, I said, is there just something you like about the show, me or one of the guests? Caden, and he put a text in and said, well, he loved always seeing me out there strutting. and stuff like that. Kind of put a smile on his face and stuff. So I said, well, I thanked him very much for his comment too. So uh, uh, Mercury goes, Bud's pulled over at work, maybe DUI. Well, he done what Jared told him here. I think he'd done pulled over, or one was behind him. One, I can't remember that, but he told him you better take him out of the ignition, so he did. Jared, tell Abe what they give Bud. I forget how that's pronounced, but I think it was like a PI. Abe goes pulled, but Jared goes United States versus Humani sent me over the bridge today, so it's a celebration. How much money does that add up to? Okay, you talking to me? All right, I think roughly about $7. When he gave me the 1,120, that was roughly $5. So, but I can't get it the first $5 until this Wednesday. This one will go. It'll either go on this Wednesday or the next Wednesday. Jamie goes, Ozzy, be praying for Cassie for a speedy recovery. She is in lots of pain. She said she's going to eat supper and go to bed, take pain meds and go to bed. Tell her I am. I'm going to. Tell her I will. I'll say a good prayer for her tonight. And I'll keep her in my prayers every night until she makes a full recovery, you know, because I know she was in a lot of pain and stuff like that. Mercury goes, who is Kelly Holloway? Well, she's the general manager over here at Workout Anytime Fitness Gym. She told the owner of Hot Works Gym here that I just started staying there, you know, the night before we got that big snow. And I told him, I said, well, that was an outright lie. She insisted on me staying there. She said, you can freeze to death in that tent. She said, I'm not going to hear of it. You can stay here for a few nights. So I did say, okay, and I did. But she told him I started living in there. You know, I mean, she don't mean nothing to me. I know one thing. She's a mental case at best, and she's a liar too. So on them two fronts, she knows what she can go do. Jared goes, they gave him a public intox and an out of service. Yeah, I was trying to think of that. An out of service order lost, which means you can't operate a rig till you have your court approval signed by a judge. So Abe, did you see that by Jared? I knew it was a public intox, but I couldn't think of the other. Abe Mercury goes, Bud is getting arrested right now, huh? Wow. Okay, I didn't know he was getting arrested right now. Jared goes, I might have took the DUI over the OSS. At least you could fight you weren't driving with a DUI. Abe goes, yes to what I just said. So he's getting arrested right now. Okay, do you know what he's getting arrested for, Abe Mercury? Because he was a helper for this new company he's working for. He wasn't actually doing the driving. Man, you talking about Bud Luck. I don't want to have Bud Luck. I'll just tell you right now. No, I'd say, no, ain't going to do it. No. Well, see, I didn't hear from Bud for a long while, and I didn't think nothing when I didn't hear nothing from him. Then the minute he got out of jail, he sent me a text, said, I'm sorry, Ozzy, I hadn't been on your show. I've been in jail. I said, well, I'm glad that you got out, but I'm sorry that you went to jail. And he never told me what it was about, and I didn't ask him. Timothy goes, LOL. Scott goes, where is all the wild and crazies tonight? Well, we had a few there on the show here at first. Abe Mercury goes, I think he hit a minivan full. What? Jerry goes, depending on how many DUIs you have previously, if it's your first, you'll probably get off lightly since the truck wasn't moving when it stopped. Hey, Mercury goes, everyone is okay, I think. Well, I wonder if he was driving the truck, company truck, or what, when he hit this van full of people. Scott goes, he does this to himself. He likes it. You talking about Bud, Scott? I mean, I wouldn't try to intentionally hit a van full of anything. I wouldn't. That's just me. I mean, I don't know. I had a guy in Truman one time told me he just really wanted me to beat the fucking shit out of him. I said, no, you don't. I said, you're not realizing what you're saying. He goes, yeah, I want you to, just tear me up. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I said, the only way I do somebody like this if they do something really bad to me, then I do. I said, you ain't done nothing to me. I said, I'm not going to hit anyone that ain't done nothing to me. He was one of them types. Got to know him pretty good. Jared goes, you do the crime, you got to set the time. Well, that's true. My mom used to tell me that old saying that, son, if you ain't willing to do the time, don't do the crime. Scott goes, yep. I've had some that told me in their lives that were, big time felons. They said, hey, man, I didn't mind doing that time for doing that crime. Didn't faze me whatsoever. I was always willing to do the time, So some are like that. Jamie goes, yeah. Timothy goes, I've heard that for years. Yeah, me too. My mom used to tell me that, But I mean, I didn't want to go live no life of crime either, But some do. Some that's their mission in life is to live a life of crime. Who wants to go to prison and to be told when to get up, when to go to bed, when you can go shit, when you can go piss, and when you can go eat, when you got to go to work? I don't think anybody would like that in a prison setting. Jared goes, give them the Billy Jack special. There you go. Jamie goes, where is he? Is he going to jail at? Well, that I don't know either. Maybe Abe, if you're still in here, can you give us some more information on where he might be going to jail at? And was he using the company truck for this new company that he hit these people in the van? Jerry DeMint, hey Jerry. He goes, hello Ozzy. Hey, my Truman buddy, how's it going? Says, sounds like the military. Yep. Jamie goes, I wonder where he is. Well, Abe may be listening on what's going on with Abe, so that might be why he's not giving us an update right now. So I don't know. I'm hoping Abe can get in here in a minute and maybe give us some more information. Scott goes, what's up, Jerry? I wanted to tell y'all, now me and Timothy are racist. Big time racist, man. When I had the afternoon show, Timothy come on video, him and Jamie. And he had his Confederate flag behind him on the wall. This one jerk got in here and said that was racist. And I said, you need to go study your history books. I said, that's not racist, Then he called me and Timothy racist. And I said, well, If that's what call if that means I'm a racist, then I guess I'm a racist. And I said, let's get your ass out of here. So then I blocked and muted his account. Scott, Jerry goes, hey Scott. Scott goes, you okay? Just raining here. So y'all getting rain right now, Scott? Bud goes, hey Abe. Well, I thought you was being arrested right now, uh, Bud. Timothy goes, yep. At Black Spartan 6 goes, what's up, champ? Hey, buddy. Just doing the YouTube live show. I did the TikTok live show earlier this afternoon. Bud goes, they haven't taken my phone yet. Well, what are you being arrested for? Can you put that in here quick enough, Bud? I just wanted to say hey before they take me away. Well, Bud, take care, man. We'll see you when you get out. Ava, are you still here with us? Well, yeah. Hang on, Scott. You zapped Abe out. I know he called him an idiot, but I was wanting to get from Bud what he's being arrested for. Hey, Bud, let me know what they're arresting him for, Bud. Because Bud said that he had enough time to text us before they was going to take his phone, and he just wanted to say hey, because I was kind of wanting to know what they're arresting Abe for. Bud, are you still here with us? Scott goes, so you on the other side? Okay, but Bud goes, bring Abe back in. The band that hit us last night called in on us. Oh, I remember y'all got hit last night. That's what it was. Okay, yeah. Well, he's asking you, Scott, to bring Abe back in here. What they did was they called today on them, but the band hit them. I remember that. Bring Abe back in. That hit us last night called it in on us. Yes, but they are taking me away. Now, see you soon. Okay. Hmm. Can you bring A back, Scott? That way we can see what the charges are, maybe. If Abe knows, Abe may not know. I don't know. Because I remember that from last night. It could be that Bud's wanted, maybe has an old fine or something too. We don't know. Uh, See you on the other side. See you on the other side. What? Timothy goes, talking about Bud. Well, yeah, I guess that's what. Bud, yeah, Scott said Bud, yeah. Don't y'all remember what happened last night, y'all? With Bud and the driver? Scott goes, no. It seemed like I heard them talking about uh, there was something with a band full of people last night. Uh, I just don't remember how it kind of went. Jamie goes, no. Jamie goes, no. I remember something regarding the band last night. And I remember they were just creeping along. Uh, Jamie goes, I didn't hear nothing. Well, this was last night, but uh, Scott goes, I didn't hear anything at all. It seemed like I heard him say something about they was only creeping along, and something about either a band hit them or they hit a band full of people only going very small amount of mileage per hour. But I don't know. Either way it goes, he's going to jail for something. What it looks like anyway. All I remember is they get hit a deer. That's what it is. I remember now. Yeah, I remember they hit a deer, uh, and I remember them saying they had to pull over because of that. But I wonder if they actually hit a deer or if they hit that band. Guys, is what I'm wondering. Jamie goes, well, Scott, the stories ain't adding up. Scott, do you think because did he hit someone or did someone hit him? I think that they hit someone last night. They claimed it was a deer last night, but I don't think that's it. I think they hit a van full of people, and he said they're just now coming to get him now. So because you got to tell your stories right, that's true. That's true. That you got to, like the old song goes. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. It's hard to keep up with a lie. That's true. That's most certainly true. But I was thinking that kind of tonight when Abe said he was being arrested for hitting a van full of people. Uh, that's what I got to think was about the deer that they supposedly hit last night. I don't think it was a deer they hit. I think it was probably people. Either that or they just now hit someone just now. It's one of the two, I think. Or it could be both. But I didn't think he was supposed to be driving. That he was the trucker's helper. Jared goes, like I said, fake news. That's true too. Timothy goes, well, I'm going to bed. Good night, everyone. Good night, Timothy. I know shit's getting pretty deep. I'm like Jared. A lot of this could be all fake bullshit. Be pointless and meaningless. Good night, buddy. Jamie goes, because that don't make sense, because if that happened, they would come for you then. Well, that's true too. Unless it's a hit and run. If it's a hit and run and you don't stop, sometimes it can be days before they catch up with you. Scott goes, good night, Timothy. Jimmy goes, see, those stories, I think they are made up. I think they probably are too. I'm like Jared, fake news media. It could all be rubbish. Because you can't take people at their word because they could be telling you the truth, but they could be telling you a fall place lie. And if you take mixing the shit in there, they're going to talk far out. And it ain't going to be true. Uh, Jared goes, catch you later, Tim. Jamie goes, I don't believe none of this. I really don't either. Unless last night they, instead of a deer, they hit a van. Or maybe tonight they hit the van. Or it could be none of the above. So, three possibilities. Jared goes, I'm going to jail. I'm not on YouTube. I'm calling a lawyer. Right. Jamie goes, I think both of them are just telling stories and just making stuff up. Could be, very well be. You never know. You never know. I'm like, Scott, if I'm fixing to go to jail, I'm not going to be on YouTube. I'm going to be trying to get a hold of some counsel to see about getting me out. Jerry goes, wish we could get USA's input. Well, that's true. Let me ask the Lord about it. He'll probably let me know. Hey, Lord, what do you think? You think that was a bunch of horse shit? He said yes. I don't think it ever happened. I'm like Jamie about it. It don't take long to figure stuff out. Jerry DeMint goes, block cameras got you on every interaction. Yeah. Yep. Scott goes, let me ask Donald J. Trump, fake news? Ask Biden instead. Yeah. Jamie goes, because the reason I'm saying that is because we are not in person with them. So that they think we can because with what they tell us. Well, that's true. But people can do that today. They can tell you something that just happened and try to convince you that this just happened. And it'd be total nonsense. If you count methamphetamine in the mix, I could tell you it'd be a lie. You know, Scott goes, gas 285 in Longview. I know that's a lie. I got some ocean front property for you. That's Scott goes, that's why my mom, that's what my mom told me. 285? Our gas should be cheaper than what y'all's is in Longview, Texas. And it ain't no 285 here. Jerry goes, insurance and auto insurance are law. Yeah. I mean, maybe we ought to do a poll to see what if people thinks that what Abe was saying and what Bud was saying was horse shit, or do you think they last night Bud and that other guy hit a van full of people or deer like they claim they did, or did they hit possibly a van tonight full of people? You know, it's one of the three that you could choose from. You know, and do a poll, and I guarantee you, probably 80% is going to say horse shit. Scott goes gas. Well, I know you're talking about gasoline. I mean, I'm not going to say it's definitely not 285. I mean, there's an outside chance it could be that. You know, but I mean, I wouldn't say it. Where did she claim this was at in Longview? 285. Jared goes, if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. That's true. Scott goes, Walmart in Longview on 281. I'm not there. I'm just telling you what she said. Well, so you're talking about Highway 281 there? Well, I mean, it would probably be the cheapest there at the Walmart. That's about the way it is here. So it could be that. It could be 285. I mean, gas. I know as soon as the Strait of Hormuz opens up, I think we'll have a big dip in the gas prices again then too. Uh, you know, Jerry goes, it smells like bullshit. It looks like bullshit. Put it in your garden for a fertilizer. There you go. Jamie goes, me and Timothy got gas for $2.99 today. Well, I mean, where did y'all get it at? Did y'all get it at Walmart, Kroger, or where? Mind me asking. Uh, Scott goes, gas is going down, Miss Jamie, just like my president said all the time. Well, I mean, I knew it would go down once there was a deal made and the Strait of Hormuz opened up. That I knew. Uh, Jamie goes, Murphy on Red Wolf. Okay, Murphy. Yeah. Bud goes, they let me go. Jeff, our driver, is still in custody. The people called in and said we did a hit and run on them, just to clarify. Bud goes, but they are the ones that hit us. Jared goes, did someone step in something? I smell shit. Uh-huh. I'm going to refer back to what Jerry said. I mean, this is something that someone in Truman would tell you. You know, this kind of stuff even Bud's talking about, just to put it mildly. Uh, you're right, though, Jared. Jamie goes, no, don't make sense. No, it don't. That's why I'm not saying nothing. Jerry goes, I got hit. I got hit to Walmart Market 309 yesterday. Exxon across from the Dollar General. So you got hit at the Walmart yesterday, the Exxon across from Dollar General. Okay, now wait a minute. I know where the Dollar General's at. Uh, the Dollar General is on the highway. I don't know if I quite understand what you said, Jerry. I got hit to Walmart Marketplace, Walmart 309 yesterday. Exxon across from the Dollar General. Well, there's across from the Dollar General in Truman. It's on the highway. There's not an Exxon there. Jamie goes, the stories keep changing, right? Scott goes, too much drama. Jamie goes, because if you tell a lie, then you got to make up for another lie. That's true. And Jamie goes, and just keep going because you already get caught up with USA. Oh, there's USA. I've been sick with the wicked shits, Ozzy. Sorry to hear that, USA. We've been wondering about you. Oh, Jamie goes, that's why. Yeah. Bud said, that the cops are still talking to the one that drove the vehicle they're in. Uh, that's why you just have to take things with a grain of salt. Someone could be telling you the truth. Sometimes they could be telling you a lie. You just don't know in this day and time. False stories, Jamie goes. There you go. Fake news. Yeah. I never did get a response from Scott. He was supposed to ask President Trump his thoughts on the situation between Abe and Bud, if he thought it was fake news. Uh, and I think I know what President Trump told him. He goes, that ain't just fake news. That's plumb fucking bullshit. USA goes, I've been puking all day and shitting everywhere. It sounds pretty rough. You might want to lighten up on the fudge rounds and funnel more alcohol, USA. uh, Donald Trump told me fake news. Yeah. Jamie goes, false. We are not falling for it. We are too smart for this. Just saying, we are just too smart. And then Jared goes, Pepto Bismol for USA. USA goes, I haven't drank anything today. I'm sick as hell. Well, that's why I said I would knock the fudge rounds out and just really, really triple the alcohol content. That should stop the runs and the feeling bad. Well, it sounds like you ain't shitting right for a week. At Glen Gallstone goes, for the love of God, look behind. There's Bigfoot going to attack. He ain't lying. USA goes, I haven't been able to hold food down either. Yeah, I mean, I think the Lord's trying to tell you something. Definitely quit them fudge rounds and quit eating so much food and eat lightly and then funnel a lot of alcohol. Glenn Gallstone goes, LOL. Yeah, I know it. I mean, it's one thing if you turned around and look to see if there's a Bigfoot, and even if there wasn't, you said, my God, there is really a Bigfoot behind me. Hey, guys, speaking of Bigfoot, I'm glad you brought that up, Glenn Gallstone. I've been seeing pictures on Facebook the last couple of days of bear sightings in Paragould. And this one, it wasn't a full-grown bear, but it was probably mid-grown, going across Highway 412 west. Somebody snapped a picture of it, and they're kind of find out there's really more than that bear there that comes through there a lot. So, I mean, I've known for many years we've had bears here in Arkansas. So, William Rowe goes, greetings, William Rowe. USA goes, I think I got food poisoning from the chicken nuggets last night. No, I think you got fudge round poisoning. Jamie goes, I see that. I've seen it too. About the bears, yeah. And then I seen one day before yesterday. It was on night vision, and it was crawling up this. It wasn't a tree, but it was like a big branch stuck in the ground going up. Kind of looked like. Jamie goes, I knew about it too, yeah. Scott goes, no, it was from the beer. Oh, Scott. Jamie goes, yes, the bears, yeah. Yeah, they have. There's more bears, I think, that's going through Greene County than Craighead. I've always kind of thought that. William Rowe goes, sorry I missed the TikTok earlier. Glad to be in here, though. That's okay. Things happen, man. I'm glad you're here. Jamie goes, yes. So, I mean, am I afraid of a bear coming to me out there at night? No. I'm not saying one could, but believe me, I would handle it very quickly. USA goes, I got a fever of 101 earlier, and I got it down to 99. I took some baby aspirin. Well, really, you shouldn't have done that because alcohol thins the blood, and when you take aspirin, that thins your blood. So you probably shouldn't have taken aspirin. You probably should have took a Tylenol, but you probably didn't think about it. Jamie goes, yes, you're right. Yeah, I mean, I've thought that for a long time. Don't get me wrong. I think there's a stray bear or two that comes through Craighead County, but they're more concentrated through Green. They're all over the state. Don't get me wrong. He goes. Scott goes ibuprofen. There you go. Yeah, I mean, alcohol does. It thins your blood, and then if you count the next day taking aspirins for it, you really don't need to do that because that can cause your blood on the inside to not clot, and you could have internal bleeding. It don't mean it would definitely happen. It just means that's a risk you could be taking. Uh, Jamie goes, yep. That's what they would consider that internal bleeding when your blood on the inside of you can't clot. Like I'm on an aspirin regimen, so I have to take 81 milligrams a day. But naturally, when you get older, your blood thins anyways. But with that aspirin regimen, it makes mine a lot thinner. So usually, when I get a cut, no matter if it's just a scratch, it bleeds for a little bit. You know. Jamie goes, yeah, Tylenol is good, and ibuprofen is good too. Right, right. Jerry goes, I was in a small wreck, hit a car in the SN Stadium by Highland. She drove off. I said, "Fuck it." I went on, come home, got a letter from her insurance company saying I was fault. So I called my insurance, turned it over to them today, but then they handle it. No cops involved. Well, that's good, Jerry. No cops involved. Me and my mom got rear-ended one time about 25 years ago on the corner of Stadium and right to, see Stadium. Wasn't Stadium in Highland, but it was Stadium. I can't remember. It's right there at the college. We was going to stop at the stoplight. It turned yellow, so we did. The vehicle behind us, the lady was from Cardinal. She never put on her brakes or nothing and slammed into the ass end of our van. Now we didn't get hurt or nothing like that, but her car was a total loss, and she didn't get hurt. So her insurance company called us like the next day and asked us what we'd be willing to settle on. So we told them, and they mailed us a check. I mean, it's always good in a car wreck when nobody gets hurt. That's the main thing. Hey guys, y'all notice something? Ain't hurting Bud in a little bit now. Ain't hurting Abe no more. So it's hard to get truth in fake news media. Back when Trump was in the first time around, and he started, that's when he first started talking about fake news media. I didn't pay too much mind to it. I really didn't. Then as the years went by, then I started seeing it. A lot of it was fake news media. Even in your local affiliate TV stations, it's hard to get facts anymore. So when they can't, they go what they call fake news. USA goes, cops don't need to get involved unless they need an ambulance. Cops always sticking their nose where it don't belong. They ought to come up with a new broadcasting company, like we got CNN and Fox, one called FNN. FNN stands for Fake News Network. You know who I'd hire as the two main anchors for that, if it was a network like that? Uh, Maury Povich and Connie Chung. USA goes, I don't like the police. Well, I mean, if I'm on the receiving end of something that I don't think is right, I probably wouldn't either. Jamie goes, yeah, I remember when me and Timothy were driving in Corning and this lady was coming towards us, and Timothy went all the way over in the gravel to keep from hitting her, and she Jamie goes, she said we hit her, and then the camera, then came the cops. And Jerry goes, we got to look out for another. We got to look out for, I guess he means for one another. Well, and Jamie goes, and the cops said, were you just in a hit and run accident? Jared goes, Bueller. USA goes, police think they're Jesus Christ himself behind the badge. At Candy Ever 22 goes, what was the worst thing you ever done? The worst thing I ever done? Well, that's easy. I destroyed my life for 30 straight years. That was the worst thing I ever did, to be honest with you. For 30 years. So that was not hard to answer. Jerry goes, USA, I don't like them either. And Jamie goes, we didn't have nothing on our vehicle, nothing. Not nothing. I guess she means, are you meaning license plate tags? And so Timothy got a ticket. USA, I don't blame you, Jerry. Now, Jerry, you know you love the Truman Police Department. Now, you know you do. USA goes, I don't blame you, Jerry. Yeah. And Jamie goes, scratches? No scratches. On your vehicle, you mean, from that? Jamie goes, or nothing at all. Scott goes, I know Jerry loves the police. They protect him. They do. They do. That's why I said he really loves, out of all the police departments in America, he loves the Truman Police Department. You know why they protect him? They protect him from him. And that's probably what he don't like about it. Well, there is an old saying, they're here to protect and serve. Now, I did see one time when I was in Truman, I seen a bunch of them Truman cops go after this one guy there on foot. Like I was on foot, but they said, we're going to get you some help. So I knew right then it was kind of like, I guess, like a suicide call on him or something. And that's one thing you don't want. You don't want the police department to say, hey, we're going to get you some help. It's going to be the wrong kind of help you're not going to want. I guarantee you. Jamie goes, yes. And Candy Ever 22 goes, why are your eyes look like that? No offense. I don't know what you mean. Jamie goes, so she got a free $2,000 check from Timothy's insurance. Oh, really? Uh, wow. And then Jerry goes, Scott sure like bad things watching me. Well, I mean, I'm glad that in a way we're not listening to the far out stuff anymore. Uh, Scott goes, LOL. Hey, that wind's blowing really good now, guys. And man, it feels great too. Really good. It's coming out more out of the north now. Uh, Jerry goes, it's like having $986 worth of damage and $1,000 deductible. Right, right. William Rowe goes, I just subscribed to your YouTube channel, so now I won't ever miss another live stream. Great, William. I'm glad you did, William. William, I know you followed me over on the Facebook Live, so I remember who you are, my friend. Scott goes, supposed to storm here all night. Well, I checked the forecast. No rain for tonight, no rain for tomorrow, no rain for Saturday, but Sunday it's supposed to rain here. At Candy Ever 22 goes, did you ever hear about the tornado that hit Kentucky? I haven't of late. You talking about the one that hit here just not too awful long ago? I heard about one that hit there not too awful long ago. Candy Ever 22. Jerry goes, they arrested me 6 times in 6 months. Well, that's not good. That means once a month you was going to jail. I know I shouldn't laugh about that because it ain't funny, of course. USA goes, I don't like the game wardens either. Took my fucking fishing pole because they want you to have a license to fish. What's so dangerous about fishing? You need a license. And then Candy Ever 22 goes, it struck Florence, Kentucky. I know because I heard the sirens and I'm still traumatized, and it was yesterday. Okay, I didn't hear about it hitting yesterday, but it's a phobia is what it is when that happens. It's a weather phenomenon phobia that what'll happen to some people once they go through a tornado event, even if it just gets a little dark cloud and there's no chance of rain, they'll automatically get to fearing it's going to be a tornado. I forget, I used to know what the name for it was. So I'm sad to hear that with you, Candy, Ever 22. I hope that you get better with it, you know. William goes, are you talking about the tornado that hit Florence, Kentucky last night? Yeah, that's what Candy's talking about. I was watching it live on Ryan Hall, y'all. Okay. USA goes, it's been raining frogs here in Alabama. Pretty bad. Jerry goes, mother, brother, you're speaking in so much truth. Okay, I guess he meant that towards one of y'all guys. Candy goes, that doesn't happen to me when I hear the sirens. I immediately start panicking. And then I started feel kind of scared. That's the same phobia, though, is what that is. When you hear the sirens and you just get immediately scared, it's a weather phenomenon phobia. I mean, you can get help for that. There is help for it. Now, I know it's counseling, but I don't know if they give medications for that or not either. But I do know it's. I remember seeing it on a Weather Channel special. You know, they can just tell on the news, well, tomorrow we're going to have severe weather. Then you automatically start getting fearful and scared. You know, too. So, I mean, I would try to get some help for it because there's no sense in living in fear. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to live in fear. You know, so if you can, Candy, when you can get time, go seek some counseling and see what they tell you. Candy goes, no, but she goes, but I'm too young for medication. I'm just 11. Well, you're not even old enough to be in here. So I got to ask you to get out if you're only 11 years old. I mean, because we don't have no kids in here. This is an adult program. It's a triple X program. Thanks, Scott. Uh, what is it about people that tell on themselves? I've seen adults do this time and time again, telling themselves, and then I see kids doing it. USA goes, I'm going to have to go find Rooster Cogbert. I hear you. I hear you. Uh, Scott goes, she's trying to send all y'all to prison. Well, she can try, but I don't think she's going to get anywhere. But Miss Jamie's going to have to quit doing that, trying to get us all sent to prison. But I don't know who Ryan Hall is unless he's a meteorologist somewhere in Kentucky or something for a TV station. USA goes, I'm going to have to hide cigarettes in my prison wallet for the occasion. Yeah, no doubt. Scott goes, it's not her, it's your friend from TikTok sending people over here. Why would she be doing that though, Scott? I mean, how do you know that? I mean, because she wants to destroy you. She has nothing better to do. Well, I tell her to go get a life. I got one. I'm happy in it. She can't have that. I mean, I stress in my two written posts every day. I stress it in my two lives of the day too. That this is a triple X show. More than not, you must be at least 18. We don't have no kids in here, on here or the TikTok show. She couldn't destroy anything about me, no matter how hard she tried, because one, she ain't smart enough. Two, she's not talented enough. And three, she just hadn't been around as long as I have. Scott goes, apparently it's not getting through. They are going to have to start showing their driver's license. I guess so. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody has their haters, I guess, so to speak. And when you start getting well known and stuff like that, then you got your haters that come out of the woodwork that want to try to do anything and everything they can to take your happiness away, whatever. And she couldn't take my happiness away if she tried, no matter how hard she tried. Uh, but it just shows me how insecure she is, immature and selfish, and how unhappy she is in all departments. Well, I mean, I think Trump tried to get past. I think when he was in the first time to where you had to show a driver's license or a state issued ID just to get in a grocery store, but it failed. Uh, at William Rowe goes, who is? I'll let Scott, if he wants to type her name in. Her name is not even worth mentioning because she's just really pathetic. Yeah. Jerry goes, is Ozzy going strutting on July the 19th? What's supposed to be July 19th? Is that Father's Day or something, Jerry? William goes, okay, I understand. Yeah, from what Scott put in here. Yeah. What's on July the 19th? Well, tomorrow is the 19th. Okay, I guess I know what you're meaning. I plan on it, Jerry. I do. Because yesterday I only got to do about half my run yesterday. Day before that I didn't do it at all. Today I didn't do it at all. So I'm going to go out there even if I don't feel it from the Lord and boogie woogie some. But now I'll tell you this, according to her, if you like Trump, you're a racist. Well, if that's the case, Scott, me and you both racist, buddy. I mean, don't get me wrong. Trump does some things sometimes I don't like. I voice that. He's done more he's done more than I'm like than dislike. I can't say that with Biden. He done so much that I did not like, and only a few things that I did. 80% of the world is then okay. But that Jamie goes, is there a woman trying to get you down? She's not getting me down. It's like Scott said, she's just trying to destroy everything that I've been working real hard for going on 2 years, and it just ain't gonna do her no good. You gotta understand. I think she's early 30s, late 20s, early 30s. She's not as wise as I am. She ain't been around as long as I have. She's not smart enough. And she's highly immature at best. So she couldn't take any happiness from me, no matter how hard she tried, unless I allow her to. And I'm not going to allow her to take any happiness away from me that I'm working so hard just to keep. I'm not trying to get, how you say, any more well known. I'm just trying to keep what I got. And it tells me, too, that she's just not a happy person. But okay, well, Scott, I don't know what you mean by this, buddy. 80% of the world is then. See, that left me hanging. 80% of the world is then what? You don't mind me asking, Scott. She acts like me and her was boyfriend and girlfriend, and then she wanted to break up. And we never done anything. We was never girlfriend, boyfriend, nor are we going to be. Oh, she's trying, but it don't get her nowhere, Jamie. Republican, okay. Well, I mean, I had a friend over in Paragould, Spanish fella. He said, look, he goes, if I voted, I would vote Republican, but I like the Democrats. Now, to me, that didn't really make much sense. But he said if he voted, he would vote Republican, but he liked a Democrat, So I told him, I said, well, the Democrats of today are not like the Democrats of old. The Republicans of today are like the Democrats of old, I mean, we know she's Democrat. I mean, I didn't have a problem with that because she's Democrat. That's her right. Your political preference is your right, no matter if you're Democrat, Independent, or Republican. Nothing wrong with that. You just might disagree politically, but man, she got bold with Scott when she found out that he really liked Trump, called him a racist, and pissed him off naturally. I mean, she never knew Scott from Adam. That would have pissed me off too. Then later on, she kept picking at me till she got me mad at her. Scott goes, no Democrats on this live show. Yeah, we don't want no liberals. Jamie goes, so she said you were, no, she didn't say I was her boyfriend. That's just the way she acts. She acted like me and her were boyfriend and girlfriend, and all of a sudden she didn't like us being boyfriend and girlfriend anymore, and she wanted to break up. But that's the way she acts. But we never were like that, in any capacity. Nor would I, Y'all know what my girlfriend is, my wife is. Before all this that she started with Scott and me, would I banged her? Probably so. That'd been it. But I wouldn't even do that with her now. And it's not that I'm still mad at her. I'm not still mad at her. She just, I don't like her, but I don't hate her. I just ain't got no use for her, really. Uh, Jerry goes, should be a lot of people out. Should be a lot of people out. William goes, oh, wow. I mean, we was never girlfriend, boyfriend. We never dated. She never acted that way towards me. I didn't her. I'm just saying that's the way she kind of acts. It's like we were going steady and she didn't like it anymore and wanted to break up, you know, and we had a bad breakup. But none of that happened. It's just she's acting very childish and immature, to say the very least. I can tell she's not a very happy person. She's young. That's a good thing. She's young, and she's pretty. I'll give her that. But she's got some real problems, that she needs to go talk with a competent therapist about, and get on meds and do some therapy, uh, at the very least. Uh, USA goes, damn, apes. They think they run the world too. Well, uh, I stayed out of that with her and Scott. Scott handled it, but then all of a sudden she kept picking at me over time, and that's just the wrong thing to do. But I'm not doing anything to you, then I'm going to get mad at you, but I'm not going to stay mad at you, Scott goes, some people are chimping out, some are. Y'all know that. She's just one of them types that if you don't do nothing to her, she's going to find some reason to get upset with you about something to make you get mad at her. She likes drama. William goes, oh, 10-4, yeah. She's one of them drama-seeking people. I mean, I've had some problems with women here. Not a bunch, about 5 altogether. And that's the way all 5 acted, like we were going boyfriend, girlfriend. Then they didn't like how things were going in the relationship, wanted to break up and we had a bad breakup. That's the way Kelly Holloway acted. Destiny at Simmons Bank. Of course, that one there that we're talking about here, the one I had for my co-host, on the TikTok live show. That's what I'm saying. And I never really said nothing bad to any of them, and that's the way they act. Jamie goes, drama queen. That's right. That's it. I never was up for drama in my life ever. Autumn Gibson. I was trying to think of her name. Autumn Gibson. Yeah. That's the way she acted too, So, and if that's what they wanted was sex, all they had to do is ask, and I would have told them all no, with the exception of one. But now I wouldn't even have it with her because, she's rather pathetic. Jerry goes, damn, Ozzy has groupie problems. Well, I really don't have the problems with them. For some reason, they have a problem with me. And if that's what it was that they wanted, why didn't they just say, well, hey, can we have sex? And I would have told 4 of the 5, hell no. One, I would have told yes before she made me mad at her. Then now I wouldn't. Even though I'm not mad at her, I wouldn't with her now because she's got some deep problems, Scott goes, everybody has a problem except us in the chat. I don't have a problem with them, though. I don't. How I have a problem with anybody is if they start bullshit with me. Then I may get mad at you, but then that's going to be it. I don't have a problem with any of the 5 anymore. I mean, I wish them good luck. They better know one thing, good luck in leaving me the hell alone. Success in that. I mean, I know what the whole world wants to do anymore. Get drunk and fuck. Kind of like the old Jimmy Buffett song. Let's all get drunk and screw. I mean, I know that's how the whole world is. Everybody just wants to fuck one another and get drunk. But not me. I don't want to get drunk and I don't want to fuck. I mean, don't get me wrong. For 2 hours a night, yeah, I would like doing that. Don't get me wrong. And I would, but that's all it could be would be 2 hours, not no boyfriend, girlfriend, because my work is all that. So, and yes, it would be with a woman. Yeah. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind having a woman in my tent for 2 hours every night. I could devote 2 hours a night, and that would be it. And I'd say, you got to get out of here. You know, go back to your home. This is mine. I got work to do. I mean, everybody wants some, and I would like to have some too, but I just don't want to do the getting drunk and then doing it. That's just me. And that's all I would want would be just 2 hours of sex. I don't want no girlfriend. That ain't going to happen. No wife. My girlfriend and wife is my work. I truly love it, you know. But I mean, if before she had made me mad at her, if she would wanted to do that, probably so. But you know, she'd probably be one of them types afterwards. She'd probably say, "Well, did we have sex or not?" And I would have said, "Well, yeah. Did you not feel anything?" And she'd have said, "Feel what?" I'd have said, "Well, you more than got to go. You got to go to St. Bernard's Behavioral Health. I just rocked your world for 2 hours. You're asking a stupid question. Maybe they can give you some stupidity medicine and smarten you up a little bit, but according to Ron White, that won't happen." But I would have told her, "You got to go." I mean, I'll give her that. She's a real pretty girl. She is that. She got a real nice figure. I'll give her that. But uh, I don't know. Deep problems. I mean, it's not problems that can't be managed either, and it's not problems that can't be worked on and over time fixed. One is she would just simply grow up. A lot of it's growing up. I just don't think she's grown up yet, uh, and that could be that too. Uh, she's too far gone. Just admit it. Well, that's what I'm saying too, Scott. I don't really know if anything's going to be able to be done for her. I think the only good thing is as young as she is, there might be hope that there could be something be done. Is what I'm thinking. There's always hope, I guess, but I don't know. Uh, I know, according to Ron White, you can't fix stupid. So that might be, he might be very well right. Scott goes, exactly. Yeah. I remember that night I was sitting, I had my chair turned around the other way. The show had done ended, and these two guys in a car, one was driving, and they done a little circle through here. And when they went through, the one boy held his head out the window on the passenger side and said, "You got any pills?" I said, "Mike don't sell stupidity pills here. You got to go to the stupid store for that." I said, "And this ain't it." And then they just went home. William Rowe goes, "Yes, sir." You know, I guess they get to thinking because I'm hooked up to stuff out here right outside the pharmacy that I would have my access to any type of narcotic pill, and that's just not the truth. Mike don't even have access to that, even though he owns the store. There's protocols he has to go by. You know, and when he had spinal surgery, they only give him 15 pain pills, and that was it. You know, today, because the opioid crisis, they will give you pain medicine after a surgery, but they're just not going to give you much. You know, and they do want you on your feet ASAP, no matter what your surgery. Like Scott's mom had back surgery too. So uh, he knows what she went through with that. Will goes, "Do you see a lot of crazy things there?" Well, I wouldn't say crazy things. It was a few days ago. I was basically right against this wall here, and I could see from where I was standing here, there was a doe up there right by my tent. And I pointed it out to Jamie and Timothy. And they said, yeah, it is. I said, yeah, they're smelling food in that tent. Its mama's got to be around here somewhere. So it looked like it might have weighed about 50, 60 pounds, maybe. Jamie goes, be right back, okay? Okay. I know you got to take your medicine. Scott goes, okay. So I've not seen a lot of crazy things go on here, but that's the only third animal I've seen the 6 months I've been camped out here. I did see a possum through here one time. I called him my little furry friend. And then I seen a coyote before that, which was about 30 feet from me, and I run it off. And then I seen that deer. Then I tell you, there is one crazy thing I seen. It was about 5 months ago. I was standing outside a workout Anytime Fitness Gym having a smoke. I seen this big, I mean real big, skunk come out of the woods, and it was going around their dumpster area. I mean, this thing looked like it weighed 30, 35 pounds. Really, really fat. And I kept screaming at it, trying to run it off, and I couldn't get it run off. And I picked up some rocks even and threw at it, and it was real tame. So I went there and told one of the staff members, I said, look, when y'all go to get off work, be on the lookout for a 30 to 35 pound skunk. I told him where it come out of the woods and where it was hanging around at. And he said, okay, thanks for letting me know. I said, no problem. So it was a really tame skunk. So like I said, I'm not seeing much in the way of crazy stuff, just kind of weird, like the animal, like the skunk, and I've seen that deer. The deer I seen, that was the next day after I seen the coyote 30 feet from me. And it wasn't a full-grown coyote either. It was a young coyote. William goes, holy smokes. So, yeah, but I mean, you never know what you're going to see, in the forest and stuff, that you never know. But I've not seen no rabbits, no squirrels, none of that. Speaking of holy smokes, I think Jared died, Scott. Nope. Spoke too soon. I have albino squirrels down here. Oh, do you? Did you see what Zach Holder posted on Facebook today? A black squirrel. He snapped a picture of it down in central Arkansas. And he said these supposed to be really rare, but there was one in this yard earlier before that one that he snapped a picture of. I'd never seen a black squirrel ever. That was my first time. And he's a chief meteorologist, I think, down at Channel 4 in Little Rock now. So, albino deer in East Texas, solid white. Albino deer. Okay, he was talking about albino squirrels, but you're talking about albino deer, Scott. Now, there's one thing that would make me fearful, because I'm not afraid of nothing. Well, two things. Actually, two. I'm not afraid of any snake. If I turned around and looked and there was a Bigfoot standing there, I'd get scared. Secondly, what would make me scared when I couldn't show it would be if there was a bear. And I can't. I mean, but the experts I've seen on video how you can get rid of a bear. If a bear comes walking up on you, you don't have a gun to kill it into the brain or the heart, then you can pick up rocks and throw it at them and scream loud at the same time, and that will make that bear turn around and run away. So, I mean, even if I seen a bear, I would do that if I didn't have a gun or something like that. But I'd be scared doing it. But a bear is like this. If you don't shoot it in the heart, you don't shoot it in the brain, then they're still going to run you down. because that's just how they are designed. But if you wound them, that's not going to do any good. You got to put a bullet through the brain or the heart to stop a bear, and they can climb any tree. So you can't jump up a tree either. So Scott goes, good luck. Yeah, we're talking about the Bigfoot. Yeah, because I would know that there's really nothing I can do to take care of a Bigfoot. I mean, it would be one too, like a bear. If you had a bullet, you could put it in its brain or heart and kill it. But you shoot it with that bullet anywhere else in its body, you're just gonna make it mad and it's gonna get you. So I mean, those two things I would be afraid of. That's for sure. You know, I'm not afraid of any snake or any spider or anything like that. But those two things I would, and that would be. They would say, well, at least Ozzy had some common sense there. I've been afraid of those two things too. You know, and I would. You know, I've seen some video not too many years back of a Bigfoot scooping up water out of a creek, and these guys were on four wheelers, and one was filming them, and it showed it walk right out of the forest and knelt down and got some water. When it realized it was being filmed, it shot back off in the woods. Uh, it's my own take. I know there's Bigfoots, more than one, but now some of the video was staged that you can tell, but I do believe there is. Now, mountain lions, I could get a little fearful of those, probably too, right in through there. Uh, I mean, I know that one in Hot Springs County they killed. It weighed 150 pounds. It was big. I seen a while back on Facebook. Jamie goes, okay, I'm back. All right. Scott goes, okay, I'm back now. Jamie goes, I'm glad you're back. Nobody was doing anything in the live chat. You ought to make Timothy's lunch for him again, Scott style. Uh, Jared goes, scary thing with mountain lions is they only make noise if they want you to see them. Right. Jamie goes, Miss Wild and Crazy Chick. I mean, a bobcat's the same way, pretty much like the way the mountain lion is. Uh, Scott goes, Timothy enjoyed that way too much. You think he did? Jamie goes, Miss Jamie, the wild chick is back. Jerry, are you still here with us? Jerry? I bet Jerry got out. Uh, Jamie goes, oh, yes. Yes, he did. Well, you know, I figured I'm like Scott. I think he enjoyed it way too much too. But I hope and pray. I've been hoping and praying for Lupita at Cricket Wireless on Southwest Drive. I know she's been back home a couple of days, but I hope that her pregnancy smooths out and she has her baby and the baby's healthy and that both her and the mother does okay. If you're looking for a good wireless plan, folks, go check out Cricket Wireless on Southwest Drive, right across from Coffee Gallery. right in between the revenue office and Pizza Inn on the same side as those two businesses and the big orange building. If you're looking for a good wireless plan, I'm on that same plan out of there. When you go there, tell them the Strutting Man sent you. Traffic report coming right up right now. Brought to you by Parker Road Specialty Pharmacy on Parker Road here in Jonesboro, Arkansas. If you need a little good pharmacy, go check out Mike, Sue, Doreen, and all the gang here at Parker Road Specialty Pharmacy. They'll fix you right up. Tell them the Strutting Man sent you there. Traffic is now almost to a dead heat on Parker Road going northbound, southbound, I-55 going northbound, southbound. There is traffic on Southwest Drive going southbound. I just seen 5 vehicles going southbound. That's the traffic report. Scott goes, do you like to swing, Miss Jamie? And Jerry goes, fill a bag with water, put it on the lunchbox. That way it has some weight. And put that empty can of dip in his bag too. And then say, put at the end of it, P.S. from Ozzy, Scott, Jared, and your loving wife, Miss Jamie. Yeah, Jerry got out. But Jerry probably got tired. I know Jerry's health is not the greatest too, you know. They can start up another new network called TNC. You heard of TMZ? Well, this is TNC, the Trump News Channel. And be doing nothing but bashing liberals, brains out. Oh, I know my phone's got to be charged up by now. Yep, 100%. Thanks for the 100s, Jared. But hey, guys, I'm definitely going to do that. It looks like it'll for sure be July 1st. At the latest, it would be July 2nd. But I really am looking forward, guys, to add more onto the plate with the 2 live shows simultaneously at the same time. And I'm so thankful Jared wouldn't give so we're going to be doing that here pretty soon. Because today is the 8th. Well, now it's the 19th now. So that's not very far away. So I'm really looking forward to that. I know Miss Jamie would be too. She can come on the Facebook Live as audio video guest like they did on TikTok today. That way Jared can come on too, if he wants to come on audio video. And we'll switch off. One night it'll be Facebook, next night it'll be TikTok. We'll go back and forth on them and keep it on YouTube Live. Scott goes, do it and say we all want to swing with you. There you go. And say, love Scott, Ozzy, Jared, and your wife Jamie. Yep. I could see that. He'd say, I hate them son of bitches. With the exception of my wife, I hate them motherfuckers. That's what he'd say. I hate Jared, I hate Scott, and I hate Ozzy. There is a fine line between love and hate. Or you could love to hate someone. Like J.R. Ewing, you love to hate him. That's the way he was, Jamie goes, I will, Scott. Timothy might put a demand out. Once, if she does that, he'll say, my wife ain't going to be on that fucking show of yours anymore, Ozzy. On the TikTok or here or Facebook. She's not allowed. Only I will be a guest on your show. She said she'll do it, Scott. She goes, yep. You need to yep pretty soon and make another one of them cakes there, Miss Jamie. Jimmy goes, okay, I'll make you a cake. Because, man, that cake was really good. I really did dig it. Man, there was a lot of it, too. I had to eat it, I think, in 3 different settings, you know. Jared goes, hey, Kelly Osbourne is starting to fill out again. Well, I seen she got really skinny, Made me kind of concerned for her when I seen her that skinny. She looked anorexic skinny. I don't know if she had anorexia or bulimia or both or what, or neither one. I didn't know. I mean, uh, Jamie goes, when Timothy gets laid Monday night. So after Timothy gets laid Monday night, no, I mean paid. That would sound good. She goes, I'll make it someone Tuesday. Okay. Ain't no rush on it, but that sounds good. She goes, yep, yep. Scott goes, she better not be cheating on us, LOL. Well, you said that, Jared, she's starting to fill out again. Let me ask you this, Jared. Do you know if she had anorexia or bulimia? Or she may not have had either one. I don't know. But I know she looked bad, you know, when I'd see her on, posted stuff, video stuff on Facebook and stuff like that, too. Uh, she goes, I meant sometime Tuesday. Yeah, that's what I kind of gathered you meant, Jamie. There's no rush on it, anyways. But yeah. Jerry goes, same thing I was thinking with Kelly. Glad to see she is putting weight back on. Yeah, I mean, I know she's had weight issues. I think most of her life, as far as being a little chubby and stuff like that. But she did look really bad for quite a while. Uh, well, she went through a divorce and child custody after Ozzy passed. Well, I didn't know after Ozzy passed away, she went through a divorce and child custody. I didn't know that. The last I knew she was married and had a kid, I think, or two or something like that. But I know she looked really bad. Stress can cause weight loss. Stress can cause weight gain. It can work both ways. Uh, Jamie goes, Scott, Miss Jamie wouldn't be cheating on you. Yeah, she would. Timothy would probably say that. He goes, yeah, she would. Jerry goes, yeah, her and her son, I guess you mean son, Wilson, or yeah, her and Sid Wilson of Slipknot split shortly after he passed. Well, I couldn't remember who she was married to. Is that the lead singer of Slipknot? I like Slipknot. Slipknot. I wouldn't go to one of their concerts, but I like Slipknot. Scott goes, okay, better not with Timothy especially. Is that the lead singer of Slipknot? Or is he just a band member? Or I say just, I mean, the band members all play their instruments great, but I wouldn't go to one of their concerts. You probably get stampeded to death the way they do at those type of concerts, them heavy metal ones like that. Jenny goes, oh, okay, Scott, I won't, Scott. Jerry goes, no, he is the DJ in Slipknot. Corey Taylor is the lead singer. Okay. Jamie Wilson goes, I promise, Scott. And Scott goes, he better not tell me you give him any. Jamie goes, I pinky promise, Scott. Uh, Scott goes, okay. Well, guys, the show's been on 2 hours. I guess I need to call it a night because after I post the show here and post the show highlights on TikTok, I got to post the TikTok live show highlights on other forms of social media. Been another good show, great show, that no doubt. I mean, I've loved the last 3 afternoons doing the TikTok live. It's really went over really great. Uh, and I look forward to doing the two shows at the same time here coming July 1st. Uh, Jared goes, well, it's been another great show, great live. Yeah, you bet it has, buddy. He goes, Ozzy, thanks for being on. Have a great night. You too, Jared. Thank you so much, as always, my friend, for the great ideas and for always hanging in here tough with me. You too, Miss Jamie. Thank you to you and Mr. Timothy McCabe for being in the live show here tonight, as always, my good friends. Of course, Scott, my moderator and friend up in Branson, Missouri. Scott, I wish you, wife, and the kids a great rest of your night tonight. Also, you too, USA, who was in here pretty tough tonight, too. Of course, the Three Ring Circus with Abe and Bud. Y'all can make of it what y'all want to make of it. I like this. Fake news, fake news, fake news. But I'm not saying nothing. Also, William Rowe, the first time he'd been in the live chat here tonight. I'm glad to have Will Rowe back over on this show, too. Rest in peace, bud, Scott says. Yep. There you go. We're talking about listening to a bunch of horse shit. I know y'all got to agree with me on that. But anyways, folks, what's coming up next is the show and the rebroadcast of the show highlights on TikTok. Then after that comes the TikTok live show highlights from earlier today. And please join me tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time for another edition of The Strutting Man Show. I'm the host of The Strutting Man Show, Mr. Ozzy Neil Rose, always coming to you live from my hometown of Jonesboro, Arkansas, right here at Parker Road Specialty Pharmacy on Parker Road. Wishing you all a great night. God bless you all. Until tomorrow night, good night, everybody. Good night, all my friends on here, my homies right here, and Mr. Scott, too. Good night, everybody.